All right, softball fans, here we are, inning at number 1, about to begin. This is the sectionals game, round 3 officially. Visiting team in blue, the Pulaski Blue Devils, versus the home team, your APW Rebels. There is no rain in the forecast. I don't believe it. I don't believe it for a second. Pitching for the Rebels, none other than number 22, Izzy Cagle. Leading off for Pulaski, number 1, Katarina Furman. First pitch, ball, strike 1, and this game is underway. Oh, 1 pitch to Furman. Swung on, ground ball, foul. Almost hit the girl in the on-deck circle. Here's the 0-2 changeup, reaches, and little blooper right to Katie Schick for out number 1. So with 1 out, that brings up number 10, Eva Meal. First pitch, low, ball 1. One 0 to Meal. Popped up. Short center. Center fielder calls for it. Harley Becker with the grab. Out number 2. Way to go, Harley. High fives all around. So with 2 outs, stepping into the batter's box for Pulaski, number 14, Bridget Fox. Changeup, hits it. This one gets into left field, picked up by Olivia Dan-Dalin. She hits the cutoff, and it's a 2-out single for Bridget Fox. That brings up next the pitcher and cleanup hitter, number 15, Danny B. Danny Birmingham. First pitch misses for a ball, 1-0. Ball gets returned to Izzy Cagle in the center. Izzy and Danny B were teammates for a long time. Swung on. This is coming my direction. Lands fair. Wind took that one and helped keep it in. We've got back-to-back singles. Back-to-back 2-out singles for the Blue Devils. Next up, number 11, Natalie Yurden. Running for Danny B because she's the pitcher and has to get ready. Who is it? You see the number? 7, Sydney Dye is in running for Danny B. That first pitch is high, ball 1 to Natalie Yurden. That one's low, ball 2, 2-0. Runners at first and second. Timeout called. And we got a question about eligible runners, perhaps, or see down there. Coach has got her. On the other side of this guy, Coach has got her lineup out with the official. Trying to straighten out what is going on. She just wants to make sure she's got her stuff straight, that's all, and appropriately figured out. In the meantime, we can go over the defensive alignment for the Rebels. In left field, number 2, Olivia Dallin. In center field, number 13, Harley Becker. In right field, number 10, Kylie LaRue. At third base, number 24, Honora Vandevort. At shortstop, number 1, Katie Schick. At second base, number 6, Alexis Wheeler. At first, number 12, Gabby Emmons. Pitch is high for a ball. Ball gets dropped. No play, no play. Behind the dish is number 14, Maggie Smithler, and in the circle, number 22, number buddy, Izzy Cagle. 3-0 to Yurden, and that's in there for a called strike. Natalie was never going to swing at that one. 3-0, runners at first and second, 2 outs in the first inning of a sectional game. You keep that bat on your shoulder. Now she's picking her spot. Hits this one that gets into the outfield. Picked up by... Yeah. What am I saying? Picked up by Kylie LaRue, hustled in, and it is a 2 RBI single for Natalie Yurden. So 2-0 and 2 outs. That'll bring up number 3, Samantha Wilmot. First pitch to Samantha, high, ball 1. Samantha's hitting .275 for the year with 14 strikeouts. 8 walks. There's a strike right there. 1 ball and 1 strike on Wilmot. Swung on, fouled off at the plate, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first, 2 runs in for the Blue Devils. Izzy sets and deals high, 3-2. Swung on grab to end the inning. The Blue Devils pick up 2 runs in their half of the first inning. The Rebels are coming to bat. We'll figure out their lineup in just a moment. I know leading off is number 5, Estelle Dallin, and we'll be back. All right, here we are. Warm-ups are done. Into the batter's box steps number 5, Dan-Dalin. First pitch to Estelle. In there, called, strike 1. 0-1 on Estelle. Estelle launches this one to left field, and that's over her head. Oh, it bounces off the fence. Picked up by the left fielder, thrown into the cutoff. Estelle comes into third base with a triple! Way to go, Estelle! A leadoff triple! That's my girl! Thank God she's got her mother's physical abilities. Next up with a runner on third and no outs, number 1, Katie Schick. First pitch in there, called strike 1. Katie shows bunt, lays one down, it goes foul, straight back. 0-2 on Katie. No more bunt. No balls and 2 strikes on Katie Schick. Rebels in their dugout, chanting cheers. Katie rips this one to left center field. Estelle scores. Center fielder can't get it. Katie's coming into second, and she's going to stay there with a stand-up RBI double for Katie Schick. Ball is thrown around, and Katie advances to third. And it is 2-1 now in favor of the Blue Devils. Katie Schick with an RBI and a double, advancing to third on an errant throw back into the infield. Here comes up Honora Vandervoort with no outs and a runner on third. First pitch to Honora, a little blooper, and that's going to beat them all. Katie's going to have to hustle in. She had to go back to third. But it is an RBI single for Honora Vandervoort, and this game is tied. That brings up Izzy Cagle to the plate. Izzy swings at the first pitch, little blooper first base side, and that goes foul, strike 1. Izzy's checking the time. Oh, no. She's checking the signs. Shows bunt, pulls back. It's a call, strike. Honora going to second in there with ease. Stolen base. Look at the speed of that umpire. Woo, field ump not wasting any time. Quicker we get this game over, quicker we get barbecue Memorial Day drinks. That one gets away. It's a ball. Honora takes third, rounds third, looking to see where that ball is. Gets back into Danny B. Third, off that pass ball. Now retreats back to the third base. Danny B learned a lot of offensive and defensive softball from Bob Cagle. That's Izzy's father. Izzy fouls that one off, staying alive. So Danny B very familiar with delayed steals and what have you, as Bob Cagle is known for his aggressive offense. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs, runner on third, 2 runs in here in the bottom of the first inning. Danny B pitches, it's a chopper. Oh, and it goes between, gets caught between Danny B's legs. And that's going to allow Izzy to get all the way to second on an E1. Runners at second and third now. For the catcher, number 14, Maggie Smithler. Timeout on the mound. So that is the heads-up base running that you learned from the Kegels for sure. Izzy saw that Danny B was bobbling the ball, and because of that bobble, Honora was not able to advance from third to home because the ball was right there. So Izzy took advantage and rounded first and went right to second, hoping to potentially draw the throw. If not, leave first base open so there's no force and have two runners in scoring position. Now, a ground ball, a single into the outfield, scores two now. Here's the first pitch to Smithler. Shows bunt, pulls back high, ball one. Here's the 1-0. Another bunt. Makes contact. That's a strike. Foul ball. 1-1. We got a lot of home field fans, a lot of visiting fans here. We'll do some crowd shout-outs in another inning or so. Here's the 1-1 to Smithler. Another bunt lays down a beauty, and it gets fielded. Throw over the first is in time for one out. One run comes in, and Izzy advances to third. Smithler with a great sacrifice bunt. And Honora comes home to score. We've got a runner on third base. First pitch to Alexis Wheeler is a ball. One out, runner on third, 3 runs in. Swing and a miss, strike one. Wheeler's got to make her decision quicker or shorten up that swing so it doesn't take so long to decide and then come around. Holds off on that one, 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike on Alexis Wheeler. Ooh, Alexis fouls that one back, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Alexis Wheeler, Izzy Kegel on third. Wheeler at the plate, Danny B in the circle. Sends one high, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch, high, ball 4. Runners at the corners now for Harley Becker. And Alexis Wheeler doing a great job making that turn. If you trot down to first and stop, you have to stay and soft. Continue that forward momentum. Even if the pitcher's in the circle, you can go to second. So, runners at second and third. There's a lays down a bunt. It pops up, and that goes foul. Strike one. Yeah, you're right. You can stop and still go, but not if the pitcher's got the ball in the circle. You have to keep that momentum going. 1 ball. No, 1 out. Runners at second and third. Shows bunt. Oh, pops this up high. Drops down. That's going to score a run. Danny B's got no play. It is an infield bunt single. Wheeler goes to third. Kegel comes home. Runners at the corners. And it is a 4-2 ball game. Brings up number 12, Gabby Emmons now. Swing and a miss, strike one, and Harley Becker takes second, no throw. Swung on, popped up. It's in foul territory, third baseman underneath it, and making the grab, Samantha Wilmot for out number 2. That brings up number 2, left fielder, Olivia Dallin. 2 outs for Olivia. First pitch low and outside, ball 1. First base is open. Olivia leads the team in walks and stolen bases. She's also the oldest. Swing and a miss on the 1-0. It is now 1-1. She's got to keep her head in there. And her foot, yep. 1 ball, 1 strike on Olivia. Pops this one up. Danny B calls for it and makes the grab to end the inning. But the damage has been done. The Rebels have batted around. They strand 2. And they score 4. After 1 inning of play, the Rebels lead by a score of 4-2. We'll figure out who's coming up for the Blue Devils in just a minute. All right, Izzy's ready. At bat number 2, Addison Bennett, the second base player, pops this one out, left center. Becker on the run, makes the grab. Harley Becker! And there is 1 out. Next up, number 6, Haley Mason. First pitch to Haley, changeup in there for a call, strike 1. Swing and a miss. What's up, dude? Oh, turn the camera on. Press the button on the top. Hey! Now zoom in. Yeah. We got some up on top on the right side. It would be your thumb. Yep. Zoom in more. More. All right, can you angle it down now? Okay, oh, that's enough. Too much. All right, now zoom out a little, please. No, zoom out. There you go. Too much. Zoom in slow. All right, right there. Move it to the right just a hair. Perfect. Nope. There you go. Excellent, thank you. That one is swung on and fouled back. 2 strikes. Perfect, Cameron, thank you. Camera assistance courtesy of Cameron Dallin. And look at that, we've got the outfield view now. Isn't that pretty? Jump back over here. No balls, 2 strikes on Haley Mason. There's the pitch. Swung on, fouled back again. We'll do it again. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Rebels lead by a score of 4-2. Changeup hit, foul, third base side. Oh, and Olivia's not going to get to it in time. She's not that fast. Close, but no cigar. Cigars aren't good for you anyway, so that's okay. I wouldn't give her one. So we'll do the 0-2 pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. Swung on, little punch blooper. Oh, Gabby and Alexis collide. Haley Mason reaches on an E3. And hopefully they're okay. They appear to be okay. That was a slow-mo collision. So now coming up is number 9, Alexa Evans. First pitch to Alexa, swing and a miss, strike 1. Haley Mason still planted at first base. Here's the 0-1 to Alexa. Popped up. Katie Schick has it, makes the grab for out number 2. So that brings us back to the top of the order, Katarina Furman. Katarina hit this one right to Katie last at-bat. First pitch, ground ball to Katie again. She picks this up, goes to first. Safety says. Infield single for Katarina Furman. Hey, I forgot to save all of my instant replays. I could have been doing that all along. That brings up Eva Meal. Eva popped out to center field her first at-bat. Punches this one to second. And Wheeler in two-handed grab for out number 3. So P4 goes that play. No runs for the Blue Devils in that inning. After 1.5, the Rebels lead by a score of 4-2. Is hit ground balls and leg him out. That brings up Katie Schick to the plate. First pitch to Katie, inside, ball one. Katie rips it all the way back. Jumps over the first base player. Safe at first. You made it. Dan-Dalin, keeping it exciting and interesting. First pitch to Honora is a strike. There's the 0-1 to Vandervoort. Punches this left field. That's going to drop. That's fair. A little bloop single for Honora Vandervoort. And we got runners at Izzy Cagle. Izzy leads the team in doubles and triples. Right, Izzy leads doubles with 10, 23-1. She's got and the most hits. Little chopper to third. Oh, followed by a third base player. Izzy reaches on an E5. And the bases are loaded for Maggie Smithler. Maggie Smithler, the only Rebel this year to send one over the fence. Let's see if she can do it again right here. Pitch high, ball one. One ball, no strikes on Maggie Smith. That one misses low, ball two, 2-0 on Smithler. Now you know Danny B doesn't want to fall behind 3-0. This one should be a good one for Maggie to hit. It is not, ball three. 3-0. Smithler ought to just put this bat in her pocket. But I'm sure she's green-lighted here. Here's a 3-0. Ball four it is. And a run walks in. That is an RBI walk for Maggie Smithler. As Dan-Dalin comes in to score her second run of the game. So bases loaded, one out. Here's Alexis Wheeler. Swing and a miss, strike one. Here's the 0-1 to Alexis. Reaches, ground ball to short, throw home, misses, safe at home. Izzy comes around, she slides in, she's safe. So Wheeler reaches on an E2. 1 run scores, 2 run scores. Runners at second and third. And the Rebels now lead 7-2. Harley Becker up at the plate now. 1 out, runners at second and third. Swung on, drives this one foul and out of play into the ditch. And look at all these Rebels fans here cheering their team on. Yay! There you go. So 0-1 on Harley. Swung on, ground ball at third. Throw home, and Smithler is out. So Smithler's out at home. You got runners as Harley reaches on a fielder's choice. She could have been thinking that. Not everybody on the So that brings up Gabby Emmons with runners at the corners. You got a Wheeler on third, Becker on first. 2 outs, 7-2 lead. Pops this one up. Danny B calls for it, makes the grab for out number 3. So the Rebels pick up 3 more that inning, and after 2 innings of play, they lead by a score of 7-2. Coming up in the top of the 3rd inning for Pulaski, I'd say 3, 4, 5 batters. Bridget Fox, Danny B, and Natalie Yurden all coming to bat. Warm-ups are done. Here is Bridget Fox. First pitch to Bridget. In there, called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Whoa, just misses. Ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Izzy has got Bridget Fox guessing. Here's 1 ball, 2 strike pitch from Izzy Cagle. It's in there. Call. Strike 3. So Bridget Fox down looking. That's the first strikeout of the day. Brings up Danny B, changeup, and Danny lets that one go by, ball 1. She had enough time to think about that one 3 times and knew it was going to be a ball. 1-0 to Danny B. Hits this one. I still saved your life. 1 ball, 1 strike on Danny B. Danny B rocks this one down the right field line. That one's foul. First the left field line, then the right field line. So I do apologize. The internet connection here is terrible. Cell phone reception at the school is horrible. There is no Wi-Fi out here. That one sails way high. Danny B's tall, but she's not that tall. Swing and a miss. Danny B, strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts so far with 2 outs. That brings up Natalie Yurden. back in the first inning. Here she is, top of the third. Changeup doesn't make it, ball one. Ball gets thrown into the outfield. Everybody having a hard time holding on to this ball. It must not be regulation size. Could be too small. Swung on, popped up, first base side. And that goes back and out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike on Natalie Erden. Here's the pitch. Swung on, foul back, 2 strikes. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hello, Nikki, and thank you. One ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs on Natalie Erden. That one didn't go far enough. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Low, ball 3. Almost looked like Izzy rushed that one a little bit. That one is sent out right field and out of play. Oh, almost hit the bus. Hit the bus, win an ice cream. Here's the payoff pitch again. In there, call strike 3. Izzy Cagle retires the side in order with 3 strikeouts. So now, a word from our sponsors. Without these sponsors, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. So I appreciate them, and I appreciate all of you. Please check them out. Say hello. Tell them the Dan-Dalin sent you, because I did. All right, warm-ups are done. Here is Olivia Dalin. First pitch swinging, ground ball, gets by first, goes to second, thrown at it! Come on, dude! Where's the replay on that one? I thought she had it. I really thought she had it. I'm very far away, though. I'll believe the guy that was next to it. Seems reasonable. That brings up Estelle Dalin. Estelle is 2 for 2 with a single and a triple. She just needs a double and a home run for the cycle. Pops this one out. That one's not going to have the distance. Number 2. So with 2 outs now, that brings up Katie Schick. Katie's got an RBI double and a pop out to center field. Really, a line out to center. Let's see what she does here. Pitch high, ball one. 1 ball and no strikes. So 1-0 to Katie. Oh, sends this one up high. Could be trouble. Shortstop backpedaling. Makes the grab. Bridget Fox. I'm sorry, nope. Shortstop Katarina Furman makes the grab for out number 3. So the Rebels go down 1-2-3, and after 3 innings of play, they still lead by a score of 7-0. I mean 7-2. Yeah, 7-2. That's in some languages 0 means 2, doesn't it? Oh, the crowd's getting rough here. So Roseanne Storms, I am glad you're able to watch her granddaughter. It's one of the reasons why I do this. Because I know sometimes people can't get to the games that they want to be at. So I'm pleased and thrilled that I am able to do this and glad that you can watch your granddaughter play. I'm glad I can watch your granddaughter play too. So it's like we're just waiting. Izzy's ready. Throw down comes down. And we are ready. She is ready for the first batter of the top of the 4th inning. That will be number 3, Samantha Wilmot. She steps into the plate as the Pulaski coach comes over to the third base coach's box. As he's ready, deals her first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Samantha Wilmot popped out to second base her first at bat. That's called strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes on Wilmot. Oh, it's a ground ball to short, and it eats up Katie Schick. It's an infield single for Samantha Wilmot. Sorry about my shoddy camera work. So with a runner on first, that brings up number 2, the second base player, Addison Bennett. First pitch swinging, pops this one up. Right field. Nobody's going to get, nobody's covering second. Izzy runs over to get second. A little bit of brain skips going on there. Addison Bennett, she gets a single as well. Back-to-back singles for the Blue Devils. And Pulaski's got something cooking here in the top of the 4th inning with no outs and 2 on. Here's Haley Mason. First pitch to Haley is a strike. She reached on an error at first base. Swung on, line drive over Wheeler's head. Gets past Kylie. She's chasing after that. 1 run scores. Here comes another as Wheeler bobbles it. Second guessing and no play there. And Maggie Smithler runs Haley Mason back to second base. So 2-run score to 2 RBI double, we'll say, for Haley Mason. And it is now 7-4. Coach Streifert going to settle her girls down by having a meeting out there on the mound. This consultation is brought to you by Dupree's Cleaning Services. A quick consultation with Dupree's Cleaning Services can get your home or business clean inside and out. Check them out at Dupree's Cleaning Services on Facebook and Instagram or online at exteriorcleaning315.com. And that ball is popped up. Wheeler calls for it, makes the grab, and Alexa Evans pops out to second for out number 1. That brings us to the top of the order. Here's Katarina Furman. She lined out to short and got a infield ground ball, or infield single to short. First pitch called strike 1. So Haley Mason at second. That one is fouled off at the plate by Katarina Furman. No balls and 2 strikes on Katarina. That pitch is high, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 from Izzy. Up and out, ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 from Cagle. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So it's the 4th strikeout of the game for Izzy. With 2 outs, that brings up Eva Meal. She's popped out to center and popped out to second. First pitch low, ball 1. 1-0 on Eva Meal. Holds up on that one, ball 2. And Haley Mason stays planted at second base. 2 balls and no strikes on Eva Meal. Three and 0. Call strike 1. Good job by Eva. Not going to be swinging at 3-0 anyway. Need more base runners. Swung on, punches this one up till Wheeler makes the catch for out number 3. So the Blue Devils pick up 2 that inning. And after 3.5, they still trail by a score of 7-4. Coming up in the bottom of the 4th inning for the Rebels, it's Anura Vandervoort, followed by Izzy Cagle, Maggie Smithler, Alexis Wheeler, and Harley Becker, all due up in the 4th inning. Here we go. No, warm-ups are done. Here's Vandervoort as she steps into the plate. First pitch popped up. First base side and out of play. Strike 1. Honora is 2 for 2 with 2 singles and an RBI and a stolen base. Pitch high, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike on Vandervoort. Inside, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Vandervoort rips one to second. Fielded at second, thrown into the dirt, held on though over at first by Bridget Fox for the out. It was a battle, but Honora grounds out to second. And now with one out, here comes Izzy Cagle to the plate. Danny B sets and deals. Izzy, ground ball is short. Fielded by the shortstop hard. Solid throw over the first. Out number 2. So with 2 outs, here's Maggie Smithler. A pitch outside, ball 1 for Smithler. Maggie rips this one into right field. It goes back and it bounces. A couple bounces before it reaches the fence over the right fielder's head. It's Haley Mason. Smithler coming in the third. The throw hits her in the back. Smithler with a triple. Maggie Smithler with a 2-out triple. So now with a runner on third and 2 outs, here's Alexis Wheeler. Rebels got to get a hit to get a run. Walk will not do it. Pitch inside, ball 1, and a little low. Here's the 1-0 to Wheeler. Steps forward, punches this ball, bobbled by Birmingham, recovers in time to get the out. So 1-3 goes to put out, and because of the force, the run does not score. After 4 innings of play, the Rebels holding on to a 7-4 lead. Coming up in the top of the 5th inning for the Blue Devils, it's their 3-4-5 batters, Bridget Fox, Danny B., Natalie Yurden, then Samantha Wilmot should somebody reach base. All right, warm-ups are done. Here's Bridget Fox stepping up to the plate. Pitch misses, ball 1. 1-0 to Bridget. Rebels lead 7-4. High, ball 2. It is beautiful and sunny, but a bit breezy. Bridget fouls out one off at the plate, strike 1. She's got all sorts of stuff hanging out. fouls straight back. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Fox. Here's the 2-2 to Bridget. High ball. 2 strikes to Bridget Fox. Swung on, popped up. Katie Schick calls for it and makes the grab for out number 1. And there is much rejoicing. That'll bring up Danny B. Birmingham. I'm a big Danny B fan. Oh, she reaches for one. Strike 1. Danny knows better than that. 0-1 on Danny B. Although if she can connect with one that high, she will send it. Danny B has hit some of the furthest softballs I've ever seen hit. No balls and 2 strikes now. It's protect time for Danny B. Here's the 0-2. Fouls this one back and out of play. We'll do the 0-2 pitch again. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Danny, but she's learned her lesson. Ball 1. One ball and 2 strikes on Danny B. Reaches and hits this one. Alexis Wheeler, little bobble, recovers, makes the catch for out number 2. So with 2 outs, that brings up Natalie Yurden. Yurden's 1 for 2 with a 2 RBI single, and she went down looking her last at-bat. First pitch to Natalie, high, ball 1. Fouls that one off, strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike on Natalie. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Izzy. Natalie punches this to first. Turning play. First base. 3-4 goes that put out for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Blue Devils. After 4.5, the Rebels still holding on to their 7-4 lead. Coming up in the bottom of the 5th inning for the Rebels, it's the 7-8-9 batters, Harley Becker, Gabby Emmons, Olivia Dallin, and then top of the order to do it all again.
Harley reaches, ground ball, fielded at third, throw to first, in time for out number 1. Nice stretch, nice play by Samantha Wilmot, nice stretch by Bridget Fox. They'll bring up Gabby Emmons to the plate. Gabby swings at the first pitch, fouls it off, strike 1. Gabby's popped out to the pitcher and popped out to third base in her 2 plate appearances so far this game. There's the 0-1. Gabby punches this one and fielded and caught by second base player Addison Bennett for out number 2. So with 2 outs, that brings up Olivia Dan-Dalin. Rounded out to second. A little questionable still if she was out at second on that ground out. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Olivia swings, ground ball right to first base. No chance at running that one out. 3 unassisted, and the Rebels go down 1-2-3. After 5 innings of play, the Rebels still lead by a score of 7-4. Coming up in the top of the 6th inning for the Blue Devils, it's their 6, 7, 8 batters, Samantha Wilmot, Addison Bennett, Haley Mason, and then Alexa Evans before we reach the top of the lineup again for the Blue Devils. We'll be back. First pitch is a ball. Samantha's 1 for 2. She popped out to second, hit a single, came around to score, fouls that one back, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 to Samantha. Change up, sits on it, hits this to left field, scooped up by Olivia Dan-Dalin. She throws it into her cutoff, and it's a leadoff single for Samantha Wilmot. That'll bring up Addison Bennett. Bennett popped out to center, reached on a single, and came around to score. Hits this one to short. At second for the 1 out. Relay not in time, but they get the lead runner. So Addison Bennett, it's into a fielder's choice. 6-4. So with 1 out and 1 on, here's Haley Mason, the right fielder. Pitch high, ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. As he pitches, low, ball 2. Addison Bennett stays put at first base. And that one misses. 3-1 on Haley Mason. Izzy walks Haley. So runners at first and second now. Here's Alexa Evans. Alexa popped out to second and popped out to short in her 2 plate appearances. Here she is with 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swung on, popped that one back. Too far away for Maggie to get to it, or didn't go high enough for Maggie to get to it. No balls and 1 strike on Alexa Evans, the number 9 batter. Pitch is high, ball 1, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 on. Izzy sets and deals. Swung on, ground ball is second. Wheeler picks it up, takes the short out at first. It's really, and there are 2 outs with runners at second and third now. That'll bring us to the top of the order, Katarina Furman. First pitch to Katarina. In there, called strike 1. Katarina lined out to short, got a single, and struck out swinging. She's 1 for 3 on the day. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes on Katarina. Little blooper, and Wheeler grabs that one in for out number 3. So the Blue Devils pick up a couple of base runners, but are unable to convert after 5.5. They still trail the Rebels by a score of 7-4. Coming up in the bottom of the 6th inning for the Rebels, Estelle, Katie, Honora, Izzy, Maggie, Alexis, Harley, Gabby, and Olivia. All right, warm-ups are done. Let's take a quick look down the Pulaski fan line there, down the first base line. All lined up in the shadow of the bus. Well played, Pulaski. Some other people getting some sun out there, hanging over the outfield fence as well. Pulaski fans well represented here at the APW Elementary School, home of the APW Rebels. Here's Estelle Dan-Dalin. First pitch, swung on, ground ball to short. Estelle hustling, not in time, out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out for Danny B. That brings up Katie Schick to the plate. In there, call strike 1 on Katie. You don't got to hit all the strikes. Here's the pitch. Low and in the dirt, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Rebels lead 7-4. Bottom of the 6th inning. 1 out. Katie, ground ball to third. Fielded, throw over the first is in time for out number 2. So with 2 outs, that brings up Honora Vandervoort. Honora's 2 for 3 with 2 singles, 2 runs scored, an RBI, and a stolen base. Having herself quite the game. First pitch to Nori, swung on, punch, fielded by the shortstop, throw to first in time for out number 3. So 1, 2, 3 go the Rebels, and a very conservative amount of pitches for Danny B. I don't think she threw 10 pitches that inning. After 6 innings of play, the Rebels still lead by a score of 7-4. Here we go, top of the 7th inning. This is the last opportunity for the Blue Devils to try to tie it up here. Coming to bat for the Blue Devils, it's their 2, 3, 4 batters. Eva Meal, Bridget Fox, and Danny B. all due up. All right, warm-ups are done. First pitch, wow, that was quick. First pitch to Ava Meal, fouled off, strike 1. These ladies don't understand the importance of commercials. Need to support my sponsors because they support me. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, ground ball, fielded by Nori. Oh, she bobbles it. That's all right. It happens. Eva Meal reaches on an E5. That's just setting the Rebels up for an outstanding double play. That's all. That brings up Bridget Fox now to the plate. Bridget's 1 for 3. She's gone down looking, popped out, got a single, came around to score. First pitch, nice feel it by Honora. Throw to second. Oh, in the dirt. Gets away, goes into the outfield. That's going to allow Mealy to come all the way to third, and Bridget goes to second. So runners at second and third now for Danny B with no outs. First pitch to Danny B. Change up in there, strike 1. No balls and 1 strike on Birmingham. Swung on, ripped into center field. 1 run scores. Becker gets that, hustles that ball into the pitcher. No relay. Danny Birmingham's got a 2 RBI single. And it's now 7-6. Runner on first, no outs. Here's Natalie Yurden. Courtesy runner in for Danny B. Yurden pops this one up, and that goes back and over the backstop. Strike 1. No balls and 1 strike on Yurden. Yurden, nice pop-up, double play! What a great job, Gabby Evans! It sounds like somebody beat up a garbage can. That next pitch is in the dirt. Samantha Wilmot, 1-0. Samantha's 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a pop-out. Run scored. Another one in the dirt. Oh, that one. And that brings up Addison Bennett to the plate. Changeup. Looks so hittable. The ball gets so big in front of your eyes. 0-1 to Addison. Another changeup, another swing. Let's see if you can guess what Izzy's going to throw next. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the Rebels win! The Rebels win! They're heading to the next round of sectionals, but wow, what a fight put up by the Pulaski Blue Devils. Rebels come away victorious, winning this one by a score of 7-6. Next game is tomorrow at 4 p.m. at Carrier Park versus Cato Meridian. Yeah, we'll see what happens there. Good news is I have electricity there. Bad news, no grass, so it's really hard to put up my shade for my computer. Figure it out. And there go the victorious Rebels again. Shout out again to my sponsors. Let's check them out. Look at those girls go. As happy as they should be. Two Broke Moms, located on Jefferson Road. That's the main street in Pulaski. Grand reopening on June 1st next to the Dollar General. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown for all of your ice hockey needs, including an indoor sheet of synthetic ice and an indoor sheet of real ice. Dupree's Cleaning Services, all of your interior and exterior cleaning for your commercial, residential, or industrial facility. Glory Construction and Services for all of your new building and new structure built in his glory. Sparks and Recreation. Check out the Guile family on YouTube at Sparks and Recreation. Follow them as they travel all across the country, finding vehicles and going on adventures, including Disney World and all of the beautiful sights this country has to offer. All-Wheel Auto. For all of needs, get your used all-wheel auto vehicle from the Guile family at Route 104 in New Haven at All-Wheel Auto. Streamside RV Park and Golf Course. If you want to be greenside, you got to be streamside. Check them out on Tinker Tavern Road in Pulaski. And don't forget about Divots Restaurant and Bar, located at Streamside RV Park and Golf Course. A beautiful restaurant and bar called Divots, located at Streamside. Great food, great friends, great times. Check them out. Tell them the Dan-Dalin sent you. There's everybody getting their pictures after another glorious win on the first game that we had sun from beginning to end. And this is the first time it's happened all season. From APW Elementary School and the APW Central School District, home of the APW Rebels, I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day, make it a great day, everyone.